so you did Uptroid, and then eventually you decided to sunset that company. So tell us a little, because you are on H-1B visa for Uptroid.
Yeah.
And now then you again didn't go to a company. You again started a company. So tell us a little bit about how you again decided to do another startup, and then did all the how the startup came about, and then did all the visa jumping.
So this is end of 2015. We were running out of cash. We had one last chance of going into CES. We like sort of realized, at least I definitely realized that there is so much I can do. It was also like a really emotional. This generally is a really emotional time when you have to tell yourself that the thing that you were working on, that you believed in so much, might actually not be true. So generally it is an emotional time, and I just wanted one last confirmation that I know that this was wrong, not exactly wrong, but this might not be the right way to do it, or this might not be the right time to do it, and I wanted that confirmation. So we had this one last shot of going and presenting at CES, and I cobbled together however much money our a company could afford, and went there with all the 4 team members, and finally got the confirmation at CES that yes, this is an effort in vain, at least from the product perspective. So I called it out, said that okay, this is not going to work. This is actually a good time for us to just call it off. We should start looking for other jobs and all that. I think everyone knew that, so it was a heart to heart with all the team members, and everyone went ahead and quickly started looking for jobs. All the other ones were also U.S. citizens, so they didn't have the visa overhead. I had, I think, maybe I don't really remember, maybe 1 month or 2 months worth of.
I think it's 60 days once your H-1B ends.
Okay, yeah. But I had that much salary worth of salary left for me alone, and I was just counting down my days, and I had a job offer from a company in New York, or I guess New Jersey, and I was planning to just go over there and work things out. It was not a job that I was looking forward to, and in the middle of that whole period, I just got a cold email from Stefan, who's my co-founder, asking for advice to get to how to hire a technical co-founder, and I think it was his way of also exploring the opportunity whether I wanted to be a technical co-founder with him, and his side of the story is also as fascinating as mine, without the visa complication, obviously. But we met up at a coffee place, and ended up spending about 8 hours, I think, in that coffee house, talking about like our plan and visions for the future, what we think, how smart we are, and realize that this actually is a dream worth pursuing. I obviously had a huge hurdle to cross, specifically because I went through this whole emotional turmoil. Winding down a startup that you have worked for, that you have put in so much blood and sweat in, is a hard thing, and jumping into another startup was a challenge.
Right.
So I wanted to make sure that the boxes were checked.
Right.
couldn't expect everything to be answered, but there were certain things, some like personality traits, some things that are just the business model, stuff like that, needed to be in place,
right.
Before I could take a call. Essentially, Updroid, the experience at Updroid gave me a stepping stone to at least ask those questions, and that helped me make this decision.
Got it. So all the mistakes that you made at Updroid, you wanted to make sure you don't make those mistakes again.
Yep.
And when you met with Stefan and talked for 8 hours, like, was the idea? Did Stefan have an idea that you sort of help him explore better, or did you both come up with the idea together during the first meeting?
So Stefan had a really concrete idea of the problem, and I guess in retrospect, that was the thing that sold me really hard, because the depth at which he understood the problem was really good, and at Updroid we didn't know the problem. We didn't know what problem we were solving. It was a really good it was a really good parallel, because I was at Updroid, I was trying to build a really cool technology, piece of technology, and that took me off guard, and made me realize that technology is not what you should build. You should build a solution, and just having that your gears switch in that direction was and I was also looking out for that, helped me a lot. So when Stefan and I were talking, he had a really good idea of the problem, and he had a good friend who was supposed to be the technical co-founder. They both flushed out the high level, like back of napkin solution for this. And then when both of us met, we over time, and this doesn't happen overnight. Over time, we figured out what exactly should be the approach.